Hey! So, I want to share with you some stories of mine and a recipe that is very, very special to me. So, let's go with the food first. So, what is this thing that is very special to me? Well, this has served me well on so many nights where I am very hungry and I couldn't sleep, you know, until I eat. And not only that, my mom has made the food so many times for me that I associate it with her as well. So this is called the turkey ham sandwich. Yeah. So we discovered it about like 2019 in Starbucks. But ever since the pandemic hit, we wanted to find ways to get the same turkey ham, well, almost the same kind, while cutting all of the ingredients that isn't necessary to me, while keeping budget as priority. So, the ingredients of this is basically behind your back wheat bread or normal white bread if you choose. Anything is alright. We also got some cheese and some turkey ham. The kind of ingredients might vary to you depending on which place in the world you are in. But for me, since I'm in the Philippines, I have some Santis turkey ham, Angkor processed cheese, and Gardenia wheat bread. Also, you can garnish it with pam, padapam, padapam, pam, pam, padapam, pam. Mayonnaise, ketchup, and mustard. Mustard is kind of optional, but I like it with all of these ingredients. So all of these are Heinz, so we have some seriously good mayonnaise, some tomato ketchup, and yellow mustard. And without further ado, let's start on making it. So, I know this title is called Try and Try Again. So I'll be talking about it while I'm making the food because it keeps me focused doing multiple tasks that I like to do, or else it'll make me do the opposite and just be confused and whatnot. So for me, I was making a video for this. This is like the second video. I wanted to improve my what do you call this? Wanted to improve my self confidence by basically renovating my whole setup. So I wanted to get a mouse pad. I wanted to get a new mouse. I wanted to get a new keyboard. Basically to just change the whole scene of my whole setup. And well, also to improve on my whole usability of the desktop because my keyboard kind of doesn't work sometimes. So I tried looking around in all of the data blitz, which is basically like the GameStop of here in the Philippines. So I tried looking there. I think this was on a Monday, and they said that they're out of stock. They don't have any. So I'm like, all right, that's not a problem. Then I go to the second data blitz, which is another 10 to 15 minutes away from the first one, and that is via walking. And they also said the same thing. They didn't have any. So I wasn't too disheartened by it. So I got to the third one, was the same. The fourth was the same, and heck, even the fifth one, which is like an hour away from all of the four data blitzes, and they didn't even have. So I said, oh well, maybe they might have in like 2 days. So I researched my parts for the keyboard, and by Wednesday, I tried again. First store had nothing. Second store had nothing. Third store had nothing. Same as the fourth and the fifth. So, it was the second attempt. So I'm like, okay, that sucks, but maybe Thursday. Maybe Thursday. Because third time's the charm. And the exact same thing happened as well. And even much more worse because I ended up having less time to look for everything. And that meant that I didn't get to look at all of the stores, which really made me sad. So I said to myself, should I just give up on this? But I've been told by a couple of good people, good friends, and family members as well, that to keep on trying. Do not give up. Just put your mind to it and do not stop until you get the thing that you really want. And I just kept that on my mind. I even said it in one of the video clips. And on Friday, they did have it. So I got it. Even got a great deal on it. And about $60 later, I got myself a good keyboard that I really wanted. It has white, blue, pink, and the color scheme that I want. It had wireless, it was full size, it had the switches that I liked, and basically the keycaps that I liked as well. And right now I'm just enjoying it, and without that advice that I had been given by a couple of my good friends and family members, I would have just given up and I would be stuck with a half-working keyboard. There might be a video coming out on that soon, or maybe in the future, whenever I choose to upload it. It has basically a lot of clips because I recorded it over like 5 days. Maybe 6 if you count Saturday, which is building it. So if I get to it and finish it, then you guys might see the video. But for now, it's just going to be me talking about stuff that I've learned while making turkey ham sandwich. Oh yeah, you might be curious as to why I put water in it. And it's because I am using a microwave to cook the ham. I know it's not the best. The best way is to most likely put it on a grill or cook it on a stove. But imagine that it's basically 3 a.m. You just want to eat something. You want to eat good. And you do anything to do it. And that's basically how we roll. My mom used to do it, and now I'm doing it. And accompanying that is some Milo. A good friend told me that Milo is very nutritious, and the turkey ham just thought, I think that's good. I think that's alright. Anyways, so ever since then, I kept a stash of vitamins. I hope they're doing well. It's been a while since I saw them. But I've never forgotten that Milo is good to, keep you going for the day. Ooh, that's done. Ow, hot. Ooh, okay, I spilled some of it. I'm sorry. I'm not the best chef or even a chef at all. Okay, that was the sound of the fan turning off. But it's alright because for a while we're going to use the kettle to make ourselves some hot water. You only need a little bit of hot water because it's mostly going to be milk that we are going to use. So we're going to use the water to dilute the powder. And once that has been diluted, we're just gonna fill it up with milk. And that should be it. I think I might add condensed, was it condensed or evaporated milk? One of the two. Alright. I want to use this scissors. I'm using this scissors. Sorry, Mom. I'm gonna use this scissors. This is her KitchenAid stuff, and this is very valuable to her. So don't worry, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. I'll take good care of it. Okay. Anyways, for the turkey ham, yeah, my mom used to make this a lot, and I ended up making it in a couple of occasions. And honestly, it's worth it. Now, how am I going to drain the water? Okay, that was easy. So while you're doing that, while the water is boiling, you guys eat the bud? I usually eat the bud. Yeah. Just imagine that it's 3 a.m. I mean, here it's like 2. What? It's already 4? Wow. So it's apparently 4 p.m. and let's just imagine it's 3. And like you just don't care, you know, you're like half awake, you want to sleep, and you just want a sandwich. You just want a sandwich. All right, let's go ahead and do the turkey ham first. So what I usually like to do is layer it in half, then another half, and this one, well, just put it in whole, just like that. Flap it in just like that. Then you get yourself some cheese, wrap that all up, and then top it off with some ketchup and mayonnaise. For me, I like to do 2 slices. Ooh, that's not good. But yeah, another story is something that I've learned from trying to improve myself as well. An advice that I've gotten is that relationships physically matter much more than online relationships. They are both relationships at the end of the day, and both are very valid. But the feeling of having a friend physically compared to having a friend online gives you less worry, less anxiety, because it's part of us to, well, interact, be social, and our minds like see both the verbal and the non-verbal stuff. So with online, you don't have that, which really leads to being overly anxious about, you know, if they're talking back to you and whatnot, and if they are suddenly talking behind your back. Whereas physically, you know, you see in their face, you see in their body that if they are comfortable with what you're talking about or not. And it's just the touch, you know, all of the hugging, all of the playing with the hands and whatnot. Heck, even just the simple handshake or just the high five just makes friendships and relationships physically much more better than online. Does this mean that I'll stop having online relationships? Does that mean that you guys should stop having online relationships and friends? No, no. There are times where online is better. Yeah. For example, you can get to connect with them basically 24/7 if you guys don't sleep. Another thing is, well, you can connect to people all around the world. You can't do that physically, you know. If you live in the US, then you could only interact with people in the US. Well, not even in the US, just people around your village. Maybe the next village or two, but that's basically it. Whereas online, it's just international. You could meet people from Greece, Norway, Spain, you know. I met so many people. And it gave me an insight of what the world thinks, other people in the world thinks. But yeah. So if you are feeling quite lonely, maybe try and call up one of your friends. Maybe talk it out in a coffee shop or play some games in the arcade. Yeah, arcades still do exist, thankfully, in 2024. You know? And I guarantee that you'd feel better. Well, for me anyway. Because that's basically how I felt. Wait. I got too carried away with the story. I forgot making the whole food. Right, so here's full cream milk, and for me, which is optional, I have evaporated milk. So what? No shaky. Because if you shake it, you're gonna have a lot of foam bubbles, and you know you don't want to just drink bubbles. You want to drink the actual milk. So just get as much milk as you can fit. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. It splashed a little bit, but that is fine. And then top it all off with some evaporated milk. Bada bing bada boom. You got yourself Milo. Now let's finish off the sandwich. Alright, just bring back the stuff. Don't forget to shake it up really well, because there's a thing with these sauces that if you don't shake them, you're just gonna have like liquid before you get to the sauce itself. Which it's quite annoying, but I guess you have to do what you have to do. Keep on shaking it like that. For me, I like to shake it like this. How do you shake your guys' sauce? Do you shake it like this? Do you shake it like this? Do you shake it like this? For me, I just like to do that. That should be all good. Yep, that's good. Get the mayonnaise on there. Then maybe just add a little bit of mustard. Okay, then get yourself some ketchup. And with that, ooh, misfire. You have completed my 3 a.m. meal, which is a cup of Milo and turkey ham sandwich. Well, it was nice talking. Might have been a bit long, but it's been a while since I talked to you guys again. So, you know, I'll be going back to my room where I will eat this sandwich in peace. And you guys can um, have a very good day or very good night wherever you are in the world. And let's talk again, shall we? Next time.